It's a really good example of where it's important to scale quite quickly, but also where the mistake sometimes comes in trying to hit other markets based on information that you've got. It's also very interesting in terms of the speed with which to get into this. So you've got ECB minutes coming up. The expectation is that it's going to be hawkish. That's been all the rhetoric, that's what everyone's talked about. It's probably going to be something hawkish. So everyone's banding around ideas of, are they going to drop asset purchases? Are they going to give us a clue as to language regarding when they're going to taper? Are we going to get any clues like that? What you need to be thinking about is what's the dovish move, because that's where the surprise is going to be. No one's going to be that surprised if ECB says that they've considered changing their language at the next meeting. We all kind of know that anyway, so that's not going to be the big surprise. The big surprise is going to be if they suggest that they're not going to. That's where your big surprise comes in. So it's being ready for that kind of thing that makes a big, big difference, and then being able to act on it. So I'm not suggesting that you're going to sit there before the event hovering over the buy side in the bunds thinking, yeah, I'm going to hit the buy on this, because that's the surprise. There could be an equally big hawkish surprise if they say, that's it, end of September, no more bond buying. That's going to be a big hawkish surprise. So this is what the bund was looking like at the time. We've just broken out of this hourly wedge. We started drifting a little bit higher and created this ledge at the top. So we've got 3 TPO high, got a pull back into the minutes. So we pretty much opened, this was post-Fed, open, drive higher, 3 TPO high, which you're expecting to break. So again, from a structural point of view, that's the area you expect to go. So bunds look pretty good for a dovish surprise as well, both technically and from the point of view of where people's expectations lie. So we're going to have a look at how this trades in real time. So you've got a few seconds, I think it comes up around about now. So watch where the bobble starts as well, 74s. So he's straight in, straight on side, he's 240 in, gets towards the high of the day, and he's straight out, so hundreds come out towards the high of the day. And this will scatter orders up. Comes straight back, so you see how quick that's come back, 30 seconds, well less than 30 seconds we've got back. And now the fact that it's come all the way back has given a chance to actually think about what the communication was, and then start to rush out, to start to get out of that trade. You're not becoming greedy, sitting there thinking, no, but I've still got 50 on, I want this back up towards the high because that's where I want to get out. You've got to think about what the market's telling you at the time. And this is where hitting the bobble was allowing you to sort of trade the bund and perhaps allow the bobble to go a little bit. We didn't get that. And they tried to make a little bit out of this by going short the bobble to try and catch people back to the start. So the bobble started around 73.4. Bund's now through where it started out, and so that gives you the opportunity to actually then try and get a short on to go against it. And you see how much that bund size has dropped down back to 10 lots. If you're happy to trade 240, you can try and manage the trade when you've got 10 in. And so that's the key thing about managing to scale out of the trade quickly, which allows you to sort of maximise your profit on it. He was 6 grand down before, he's 12 grand up now. But had he not scaled out and not sort of looked at the information and realised that yes, it's premature, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to do it in future, it means that you'll get out quite quickly. What he needed to see, and this is another reason that he got out towards 74.5, is needed to see that push through the level. If it had gone through the level, then you're likely then to see that little overextension acceleration, which can allow you out fact it doesn't go through the level means that you get out that much quicker.